Once upon a time, in a small town called Sunnyvale, there lived a man named Charlie who had a wild imagination. He loved to come up with the craziest ideas and often found himself lost in his own thoughts. One day, Charlie decided to put his imagination to good use and become a comedian. He signed up for an open mic night at a local comedy club and began writing jokes that were out of this world. As the night of the show approached, Charlie began to feel nervous. What if nobody laughed at his jokes? What if they thought he was crazy? But he pushed those thoughts aside and took the stage with confidence. Charlie started off slow, telling some basic jokes about everyday life. But then he began to let his imagination run wild. He told jokes about flying pigs, talking unicorns, and a man who could turn into a toaster. At first, the audience looked at him like he was crazy, but then they began to laugh. They couldn't help it. Charlie's jokes were so ridiculous that they were actually hilarious. As Charlie continued to tell his jokes, the crowd grew bigger and bigger. People couldn't wait to hear what he would come up with next. And before he knew it, Charlie had become the most popular comedian in town. From then on, Charlie continued to use his imagination to create the funniest jokes anyone had ever heard. He traveled the world, performing for crowds of all sizes, and brought laughter to millions. And even though he never lost his wild imagination, Charlie always remained humble and grateful for the gift of making people laugh.